three people, but I'm going to focus on one, because without this one, I would have never gotten in the door. And that was Valerie Cabral. She believed in me from day one. From what I understand, the dialogue may have been, I haven't proven it, but I was on the fence, and they weren't sure what to do with me. But Valerie said, give him a shot. And look at me now.
My best memories were when I went to Miss Cabral and asked her for housing, and she gave it to me because my first year, because I am from New York City, so they denied me housing when I came to NYU. And I remember my second year I went to Miss Cabral and told her my story, and I got housing. And I think housing changed my entire experience living on campus, because it was the best experience ever. The best, like, hands down experience.
The feeling when I passed one of those science tests, those science exams, because, I don't know, like, my grades weren't great, but they were okay. It was like, in the history major, I had Dean's List type grades, and in science, I struggled a bit because it was difficult. But that's what made it so rewarding. When I would do well on one of those pre-med exams, organic chemistry, for example, physics, I'd be really, really happy, because I know all the time I put in studying and staying up all night, it was worth it. It was really gratifying when I would pass one of those tests, and I'd be able to come back to the HEOP office and tell Ms. Cabral, you know, look what I did. I'd be so happy. It was just so gratifying.
I would say Valerie Cabral was huge. I had a lot of issues with housing. She always supported me with that, and talking to Ms. Cabral for hours in the office and going out to lunch.
While I was here, I have to say it was Valerie Cabral that made a very strong impact on me. Valerie was like my mentor. She treated me like if I was a family member. She kept me in line. She always kept me in line. She always knew what I was doing. It's almost like when your mother says, I'm watching you, I know what you're doing. That was Valerie. She always knew what I was up to. She always knew what I was doing. She told me what not to do, who not to hang out with. Listen, George, stay away from there. Go to class, do this, you know. It was, she made a very strong impact. She was on me all the time. And she kind of gave me like boundaries and rules to follow. Like, listen, George, this is the way you should do this, or this is the way you should do that. And because of that, it gave me an outline for like future things in life. Like this, you know, be patient, or don't procrastinate, and certain things that will help you later on in life. So I got to tell you, even up to now, she still makes an impact on me. We still keep in touch now, and she's still always on me. She's very she keeps me in line. She keeps me in line, and she gives me a reality check every now and then.
Well, I had the amazing opportunity to go to Singapore with Valerie, and that was kind of a life-changing experience for me. As it was before that, I hadn't really traveled that far east, and to experience a different culture, to experience a variety of different cultures was just fascinating.
Well, I think I had the most interactions with Valerie Cabral. Many times I helped her out when she needed a student to come speak to high school students or something like that, or, you know, she really was kind of like the point person. So I spent a lot of time kind of in her office, picking her brain. At one point I wanted to be a dentist. This was way before I kind of decided that the pre-med wasn't for me, and she kind of put me in contact with one of the future alumni, or one of the alumni who was a dentist, and you know, kind of set that up. So Valerie Cabral was one of the people that I had a lot of contact with.
Like Valerie Cabral.
Valerie Cabral was here.
I had Valerie Cabral, and she was very influential and very helpful.
Miss Cabral was a huge part of my career here.